It's your girl Monét, and you're watching The Exchange Rate, where the only thing that's prone to inflation should be my man's ego. We'll put that wink in post, yeah? Yeah. So I've been flying back and forth to shoot the show, which means catching many asleep up in the Delta Lounge, girl. And I know I look like a soft and dainty lady, but I most definitely sleep like a man. A big old man. It was so bad last Thursday that the lounge attendant, Alice, hey girl, had to personally come over to wake me up because other people were complaining about my snoring. True story. So somewhere about my third dream, I felt her tapping on my left knee. I jumped up, I let out a shriek, a little pee, and was greeted by a lot of side eye by all the lounge goers. I was so shook, bitch! I immediately just apologized and I turned around to look for my bags, and it was then that I noticed a string of drool going down to my fucking belly button. Now, I know some of you are saying, wow, that's gross, but I say that's fucking talent, all right? Thank you. We got a great show for y'all today. We're carving pumpkins with a tall drink of water, and the breakout star of the transparent musical finale, Shakina Nayfack, is here. But first, let's get into the gig. Hit it! Isn't this so cute? Ah, ooh. Ah. My little cup. It is a lovely fall day in New York. It is officially fall now. Well, it's been officially fall, it's not now. And it's honestly my favorite time, because this is where you can start to wear scarves and big sweaters, and you back here with your little infinity scarf missing. I see you. From the Urban Outfitters, I was gonna get that one too. You made it yourself? Oh, look at you. Where?
What, where? At my home.
Oh, well, bring it to the show, man. What am I gonna do with it at your house? After the show, I don't want to mess up my natural hair right now. I don't want to fuck up my deal, yeah, you know? But you guys like this outfit? So cute, right? So I was on The View today. Or if you're watching this, I was on The View 2 days ago. And it was so cute, like the ladies of The View, like shout out to them. Thank you to Whoopi, Meghan McCain's birthday, Sunny, God. Abby Huntsman, thank you. That's not because of this, that's because of this, Abby, okay? Abby Huntsman, they all had me at The View, and it was so fun, me and Nina West, and they were just so sweet, and they also extended, they want me to be a co-host one of these days, coming up soon. Girl, I DVR The View. I watch The View every day when I'm not home. I watch it on the road. Like, The View is such a good show because now, lots of shows have tried to replicate The View. Like, you have The Real, you have The Talk, and you have all these shows. But the thing about those shows, a lot of these people have the same views. Like, they're all very liberal, they're all that. The View, you really have people of different, you have Meghan McCain, who is super conservative. You have Abby, who's right in the middle. And you have Whoopi, who's Joy, who's very left. And Whoopi's kind of like, whatever, just giving the middle fingers to the camera the whole time, which I stand, you know what I mean? So it's such a good show. So shout out to them for having me and Nina on. And if you are bored, don't exit this window, open up a new tab, and you can just type in Monét X Change, The View, and it'll come up, okay? So, the Kardashians are making a lot of money. Like that's not news, right? I know. So if you have any type of social media, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, whatever, you have seen this Kylie Jenner rise and shine of her going to wake up Stormy. So she's giving a tour of her of the Jenner Kardashian offices where they make all those lip kits and the thises and that's. And Stormy has her own wing, because what 2-year-old doesn't? And Kylie was going to wake her up, and Kylie's like, I'm gonna go in the room and wake up Stormy. And then she did this. Can y'all play the clip so you can see it?
Okay, we're gonna wake Stormy up and get out of here and show you guys her room. Rise and shine.
You know what it is? It is the little vibrato in the shine, okay? I'm like, oh, so you think you go to the Tisch School of the Arts, Miss Thing? Shine. It was like that forced vibrato. It was like a mixture of desperate and cute. And it's like, she's like, I know I can do this one thing. So let me try to get this vibrato out. It was really cute. But the Kardashians literally, like, what can they not do to make money? Now, of course, they are capitalizing on this moment. They have hats, they have sweaters, they have t-shirts, they have all of this stuff, the Rise and Shine, and which reminds me of Miss Keke Palmer, who started making shirts off of her Sorry to This Man. Have y'all seen that clip? And then Tatiana, who got arrested, and she's made merch too. I have to say, as soon as I saw the mug shot, oh, I bought 3 of those, all right? I don't like coffee, I don't drink coffee, but I wanted a fucking mugshot. I think that is brilliant. It is such good marketing, and it's so timely. If you don't know, Tatiana was arrested a week ago, 2 weeks ago, for disorderly conduct at a club. And it was all over TMZ, everything, and she started making merch. And bitch, it is smart, and it is a way to get a cute little coin off of something that should be it's taking a shitty situation and turning it into a positive and money in your bank account. So work, bitch. But I have to say this, drag queens have been doing this on Drag Race for many a season, okay? Come back to season 10, bitch, I had sponge everything, all right? I had sponge cookies, sponge cakes, sponge hats, sponge shoes. Bitch, my merch is still over at the Dwayne Reed, all right? Just go down aisle 6 with the under the sink products and you find my sponges sold at Dwayne Reed. So it's smart, but this ain't anything new under the sun. Drag queens been doing this on Drag Race for a while. It's just that these hoes getting hip to the game. But all I have to say is, bitch work is smart. Yes! Rise and shine. I can't even do it. I feel like, yes, the Jenner Kardashian clan, they're all really smart, but I feel like in this new generation with like the Northwests and Stormy and all of them, one of them I feel like is going to try to be a really fierce artist, and I feel like it's going to be the one that we don't expect. Khloe's kid, because Khloe's kid, none of the parents do anything artistic, while all Kim kids, Kanye is the dad. The baby's dad of her kid is Travis Scott. So I feel like one of these new generation of Kardashians is gonna be an actual tangible talent that we're like, that's not shade, I'm not trying to shade them. I'm just saying like an art that we're like, oh my God, you're a great singer, you're a great dancer, something. So I think that's gonna come in this next batch of Kardashians. I really do. This next story I am not obsessed with. I think it's kind of ridiculous, but I like to talk about lots of queer, gay things on the show because I don't see it a lot in mainstream media. And if this show ever gets mainstream, bitch, we ain't changed. We're gonna be talking about queer shit all the time, okay? This little girl. Now, this is 8th grader Justice Chillo Smith. Okay, if it was Italian, it would be Chillo. I just want to let y'all know. But I think it's American, just like Jussie Smollett is not Smollett, it's Smollett, okay? So this is Justice Chillo Smith. And she's an 8th grader, and she I don't know if it was in the city, but she went to Prom the Musical. How many of you saw Prom the Musical or went to Prom the Musical? Anybody here? Yeah, I didn't see it either. Oh my God, y'all think everything I do is shady. I'm not trying to be shady. I couldn't afford it. So, Prom the Musical happened, and it's about a musical about a girl who was a lesbian who could not go to prom, and that whole storyline. Use your imagination to see where it goes. But this young lady went to the show, and from the merch store, she bought this "We're All Lesbian" shirt, and she wore it. Back in her hometown, she wore it to school, and she got suspended for violating the dress code. You know, for a shirt that says "We're all lesbians." They said that it was dangerous and disrupting the learning environment. How is wearing a shirt that says "We're all lesbians" disrupting the learning? If she had a shirt that said "We're all straight," would it be the same response? You know what I'm saying? So I think that, again, it is people being so afraid of queer, gay, lesbian stuff that they're resorting to these really ridiculous actions, like suspending this girl from school for just wearing a shirt saying. By the way, she does identify as a lesbian. She and that is her queer identity. That is her truth. So now you're basically telling her that this is wrong and you shouldn't wear this to school. But bitch, gag is on them because the next day over 200 students protested and wore shirts that said "We're all lesbians" on them, which is lovely. It is fabulous. And I don't know where. I'm gonna try to get on the Amazon machine or the Google machine and try to find me a shirt. Next week, I will be wearing my "We're All Lesbian" shirt here too, okay? Because I stand. That is a really, 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 really good message. And straight folk or people who are administrators and principals and teachers and vice principals really, really, really evaluate the message that you are sending to young kids and queer kids and letting them know that their identity is not something that should be shamed or they should be afraid of. It should be something that should be celebrated, that this young lady is living in her truth, and being able to speak to her truth at such a young age is very beautiful. And boo, work. Fuck it. Now, girl, we got some hot Drag Race tea. Well, Drag Race queen tea going on in the world. But first, let's, so go right now. I'm trying not to, I don't want to spoil it. I want you to go, if you are sitting at home right now, they can't go nowhere, but if you're at home, go and get you a chip or a drink, because there's a lot going on in the Drag Race world with our next story. But first, Ms. Shakina is back with another Drag Race UK recap. Here we go.
Who is gonna get exposed tonight?
This episode of Drag Race UK was insane. There was a lot of fighting, a lot of bickering, and all of it was oversewing. I didn't quite understand half of what they were saying, but I'm gonna do my best to break it the fuck down, so let's get into it. Now, first of all, we hop right into a mini challenge where the whole entire effort is to get RuPaul's attention. They have to dance around a pole, not like the stripper style, although Crystal takes it there and exposes her testicles to RuPaul. I can't make this shit up. Like, the UK version is like miles ahead of us. Now, even though Crystal literally went on the pole they were dancing around and used it like a stripper pole, Cheryl still pulls out the win by doing 2 death drops. It's like, is this the American version again, bitch? It reminded me of whenever Cameron Michaels did that same split over and over again in season 10, and then the producers put it right next to each other. I was like, bitch, shade, I call shade. Now, the entire object of the Maxi Challenge, it is a sewing challenge with items from a garage sale. So it's a design challenge, a basic Drag Race challenge, but a lot of the queens do not know how to sew, and Vivian feels it is her personal mission to make them feel like they are worth nothing. Like they are the absolute shit on the bottom of her shoes. She feels it's her personal mission to let them know how shitty they are for not being able to sew. And I'm kind of living for it, but I'm also like, bitch, that's problematic. And she calls Something a fucking flop, comes for her entire look, and just goes in. It's intense. And Something kind of claps back in confessionals, but it was not unwelcomed at all. Like, Vivian needed to be kind of put in her place after the fact. That's what was so great, because she couldn't respond to Something. That's what I love about the confessionals. They can just say whatever the fuck they want and no one can retaliate. That's what makes social media so good. Speaking of people going on social media and acting a fool, Vivian, after the challenge, people were accusing her of not making her full look in the workroom. She had to tweet about it and actually subtweeted a fan who got like a surprising amount of likes. Like whenever Monique Hart said that Rich Lux had type 2 diabetes. Ooh. No one ever talks about that, I swear. That was fucking intense. Crystal pulled it the fuck out, and Blue Hydrangea's color scheme was everything. And Miss Strokes looked like she rolled around in a recycling plant, so her and Something were in the bottom 2. And Miss Strokes and Something lip sync, and I think Something must have been baking soda because Miss Strokes fizzled out. Anyway, next week is the Snatch Game, and allegedly, RuPaul says it is the best Snatch Game in history, so I can't wait to review it with you all. Anyway, thank you so much to the Build series and the Exchange Rate for having me, and back to you, Renee.
The best Snatch Game in history? I mean, probably better than Whitney Houston, but girl. Maya Angelou is fucking iconic, okay, bitch? I'm really curious, what do y'all think was one of the best Drag Race Snatch Games in history?
Season 6.
Season 6, Bianca's season.
Yeah.
Judge Judy, that was a really good one.
Yeah.
And Alaska's Mae West and All Stars 2 was pretty sickening. And, okay. Anyway, thank you, Jake Yonsei. Thank you for the recap. So, Rich, this next one, let me get another sip, girl, because this all just happened like this morning, and I was going through it. I was in the dressing room trying to paint, but okay, so Aquaria versus Mayhem Miller, bitch. Woo! Ooh, this is so good. So we all know about the what's going on. Well, if you don't know, let me tell y'all. Always they're taking off the female symbol off the products, you know, just to make the product more inclusive. Which is where is the female symbol? Okay, they took it off already. Good. They took the image off of their products, make it more inclusive. Because, you know, there are some trans men who still use pads and tampons, so they want to make sure that people, some trans men who may be going to the grocery store, going to get an always hygiene product, doesn't feel excluded because it has a female symbol. You know, just trying to make things nicer, more inclusive. So boom. So Miss Mayhem Miller posted, she shared the article that it talks about it with the caption, "I fucking can't," and a faceplant emoji. So then Aquaria went on Mayhem's post and was like, hey, can you please clarify? Then Mayhem popped all the way off, okay? Quoting, the brand wants to remove the traditionally female symbol. Oh, this is what Aquarius said. Go back, Mr. Teleprompter, man. Is this Aquarius? This is what Aquarius said? Got it. Oh, this is what Mayhem said. Are y'all sure? I don't think so. All right, here we go. The brand wants to remove the traditionally female symbol to eliminate any confusion about who is welcome to use the product. And she thinks it's enough to share her. She thinks it's enough to share her friends and fans to try to garner negative comments to this merited removal of a symbol that does not, especially in today's understanding, properly represent all who use these products. Grow up, queen. This is what Aquarius said to Mayhem. Anytime let me tell you, if you end a quote with grow up, that's not gonna fare well with the person, you know what I mean? Or that's like, Aquarius might as well have been like I said, you know what I mean? It was very Cardi B. What was the reason? It was very that. So it's like, I saw this post, I'm friends with both of them on Facebook. This all happened on Facebook. And it's like, on Mayhem's thing, it's like literally, I'm not kidding, 922 comments, okay, deep. On Mayhem's thing discussing what's going on. And everyone is like, Mayhem, no, think about this. This is wrong. You shouldn't say this. And it's Mayhem just doubling down and like, no, I said what I said. This is what I mean. Like, no. So then after Aquarius shared their article and said a whole ass long speech calling out Mayhem even more, saying that what she's saying is wrong. She needs to reevaluate. And then Mayhem had the audacity to go on Aquarius thing and say, like, what are you talking about, bitch? Are you drunk? Like, girl. So and then Aquarius clapped. So they're going back and forth, clapping back at each other. I don't know where it is now because they're filming the show. But then Mayhem shared the article again. Oh no, she posted like one of those. You know, people post those statuses of like text. Like you text a thing and it said, to be clear, I'm not transphobic. Now, do I think Mayhem is transphobic? I don't think Mayhem is transphobic. I just think that she made a problematic post and you have lots of older gays and other people being like, or like older people, because they shared this on the Shade Room yesterday early, and I every time you post on the Shade Room, because you know it's some shit be going down the Shade Room post. And I'm going through the comments, people are saying, we're losing another thing. Women can't have anything, blah, 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 blah. And I think that people are just stuck in an old view of the world. This is 2019, and you just have to realize that times and things are changing. So where people are not trying to take away, they're just trying to be more inclusive so that everyone feels welcome to use a product. No, I don't think Mayhem is transphobic. I just think she said something problematic, and maybe, hopefully by now she has seen that what she's saying is not cool, and she recants her statement, but she keeps on doubling down, girl. And you know, the Reddit is on her ass, Twitter is lighting her ass up, Instagram probably gonna get her ass too, girl. So I'm like, Mayhem, just stop, just say you're sorry. In the words of Trixie, apologize, mom, okay? Yeah, times are changing. We just have to accept that. It is not 1982 anymore. It is a different time. You know, back when our parents were growing up, and even our older brothers and sisters, it was just a different time, and we didn't have so many gender identities, and you didn't have so many people who were openly trans. And you didn't have so many people who were just openly and freely exploring their sexuality and gender, and now it's just different. So we just have to accept that and know that when you say something problematic, and again, we all say problematic shit. Y'all know me, I be a mess on my Twitter, okay? I'm always saying something problematic, but if I do, and if I honestly feel so, I go back and I apologize, and you move on. So Mayhem, if you see this, I love you, my sister, and now I sent you home once on season 10, okay? That's not shady, it's a fact. But don't let the internet send you home this week, all right, girl? Y'all are so crazy. Y'all missed it. The cameraman, he's straight as hell. He was like, ooh. And now don't get no shady shots this week, because last week, my pussy was just out for the world to see. Anyway, so that's all for the stories. That's all the stories this week, okay? If you have Facebook, Twitter, go look at this thing. It's so this thing with Mayhem and Aquarius is so good. It's so juicy. So next week is our Halloween episode. So y'all all better come dressed up in costumes, okay? Because I'm coming in a sickening look. Now let's get into the holiday spirit with some old-fashioned jack-o'-lanterns.
What's up, Exchange Rate? It's Brent Pumpkins, and I'm here to carve with Monét X Change.
Hi, babe. How are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah. I am very intrigued I am excited,
Curious.
but mostly perplexed.
Are you?
Yeah, I don't fuck with pumpkins. I've never been a pumpkin girl.
I have some tips for you, tips for everybody out there. We're gonna carve some pumpkins together. I think we can do this.
Can you name me some of the people that you've carved on these pumpkins? I mean, I've never seen one of myself, so I'm not a bitter or upset about it. I'm just saying, I'm making an observation.
Well, we'll get to that. I have actually carved, I love to do famous faces. I've done Beyonce in a pumpkin.
Time out. Was it Crazy in Love Beyonce or Lemonade Beyonce? What era are we talking
It was
about?
full force at the concert, hair blowing and just like giving face.
Oh, like the fucking
You know what
Super
I
Bowl?
mean? Yes, yes.
That
just
one?
straight on, like, yeah. Every single year I do Lady Gaga pumpkin. I'm a big fan.
Ooh,
This
Lady
year-
Gaga.
This year I did her Met Gala look, the camp Met Gala look.
Oh, with the big...
the bows and everything.
The bows and the train and everything.
I've done Sasha Velour, aptly named Squasha Velour. You thought RuPaul had puns?
Okay, I think we're ready to carve.
Okay, let's do it. You gonna carve in this?
No, of course not.
Oh! She's a woman!
I know, look at me, right, giving you hazmat pumpkin fucking realness. Oh my God, this is a lot. This is intense.
So I have all different kinds of tools here. We have actually some like wood sculpting tools. We have
Got
everything.
it.
We have everything from like the $5 toolkit you get at Dwayne Reed or wherever. So
Okay.
these are, I mean, these are like even 5 years old themselves. These are just the kind of ones you'll get in the standard kits.
Word.
We got the scoopa for the guts.
Word.
And all these like orange ones, let's say, are that. And then we get to more advanced tools. You'll get your clay sculpting tools here, and that's kind of how you can smooth things out and get different textures. You can go ahead and get in here and do whatever you want. What are you thinking about carving?
I don't know. I think I want to carve. I want to do like a drag jack-o'-lantern, like a jack-o'-lantern with like a wig on.
A drag-o'-lantern?
A drag-o'-lantern.
Go to @BrentPumpkins and you too can have a drag-o'-lantern t-shirt.
Oh my God, I love the shirt, by the way. I want to carve a sponge.
Fierce.
This is tough. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it then.
Yeah.
Now this must be a young pumpkin, honey. She's
tough.
She is.
She hits the gym.
This is a good old twunk. Ooh, girl. Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, girl. Oh.
Where the garbage
yeah.
at?
Which tool you got? Oh, scraper. Hey, that looks good.
Right?
I see a sponge.
I know.
We're going in, these are all like your highlights. It looks obviously nothing like you, minus the pixie wig right now, but you start with your brightest areas and just keep smoothing everything out.
Word.
Even for that cheek contour right now, we can soak it up.
Are we ready?
Ready?
Go.
Oh,
Woohoo!
see her?
Oh my God.
Soak it up.
You got all like the stones in my outfit and everything.
Yeah, she's.
Oh my God, yes! This is amazing.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And now I know how to carve pumpkins.
You do, we'll get you there, yeah.
Yeah. You're the best.
Yeah, you are. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Anytime. You might recognize our next guest as the 911 truther Lola on Hulu's Difficult People, and now she's stealing the show in the Transparent musical finale. Everyone, please welcome Shakina Nayfack. Bitch, I'm living for this glitter head, girl.
You gotta make use of the canvas.
Oh, it's so good.
Thank you.
It's very Is it the Ben Nye Sparkler?
It's a combination of glitters, but the key is the hairspray that attaches it to my head. That keeps it evenly,
I've
stuck.
tried to do that, and I never get it to stick, so the key is hairspray. Now, are
Like
you
a
using
whole-
Got To Be hairspray?
Absolutely.
Got To Be.
Yeah.
That Got To Be,
Right,
girl.
yeah.
It freezes
Right, lay it down.
here,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
How are you doing, my dear?
I'm good. This is so much fun to be here. You all look beautiful on the cutaways, by the way. From back
Well,
there.
a few weeks ago, there was this one guy, and these cameramen are shady. They kept on, he was sleeping in the corner.
No.
Oh, you remember the sleeping
Came in
dude?
out of the cold.
Girl, I was like, get your raggedy ass back on the N train to fucking Queens, bitch, okay? But anyway, but this audience is very live, and I appreciate them. Most of them. Wait, so now, are you a born and raised New Yorker?
No, I've been here for 8 years.
8 years.
8 years. I'm almost a New Yorker.
10
Yeah,
years.
2 more
10 years.
years.
That's what
I can do it.
Or as Bob says, you get hit by a taxi,
Sure.
or you get mugged on the 2 train.
Okay, haven't yet.
And if all of those things happen to you on one day, you're the mayor.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's Bob's for
Okay. All right.
New
Okay.
Yorker.
Well, hopefully I'll just make it 2 years unscathed, and then I'll just like be there.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
How are you? This amazing transparent musical finale. How did it come about? Like how?
So.
Because I have to say, I
Yes.
hate when shows. Like, I'm a big Xena fan, and when they would do those random musical episodes, I'm like, what is happening? Like,
Some things should not sing.
You know, some things
I
should
think
sing,
that's fair.
but
Yeah.
this one was good. So
Thank you.
Was this your idea?
It was not my idea,
Was it?
no.
Okay.
Jill and Faith Soloway had the idea to create the Musicale Finale, or the Musicale Finale.
Musicale Finale,
Whatever
sorry,
it is.
yeah.
That's me.
Oh, look at
Hi,
you!
Judith
Yes!
Light! Fucking Judith Light in my
Judith
armpit.
Light, that is so crazy.
I still can't believe
The
that I got to like
legendary
kiss
Judith
her
Light.
on camera. It's unreal. Spoiler, sorry. But no, you know, I was performing at a concert that was like a benefit for the Gender Family Project, which is here in town that provides services for families with trans young people in them. And I was performing at the benefit, and Faith Soloway came up to me, Jill's sibling, and was like, oh, I've been writing these songs, and I think like maybe I'm gonna make Transparent a musical. And I was like, sure. Because everyone is making something a musical in New York. I was like, great, one more person making a musical, tell me about it.
Yeah.
But then she followed up like a year later and was like, we're doing a concert at Joe's Pub, do you wanna come do it? And I was like, absolutely.
Yeah.
At that time, we didn't know if the show was gonna continue at all.
Right, because of everything.
Because of everything that blew up. And then when they decided to do the show, I still had to audition again, even though I had been like playing the concert version, which was a trip.
Oh, that's so shady.
So I put on my best like old lady wig and was like, I guess I'm gonna audition to play Maura. But then they wanted to create this new character that was sort of like me, you know, coming in. And there's like a show within the show. So if you all follow Transparent, Maura dies at the top of the episode. I'm not ruining anything there.
Yeah.
And Shelley decides that in order to like cope with her grief, she's gonna write a musical about her family, and she needs to cast someone to play Maura in the musical about her life. And so I come in as Gabby Hoffman's weed dealer, but just so happens I can sing, and then so like, yeah, it worked out.
Now, are you a friend of the green outside of the camera?
What do you mean? Oh, of course.
Oh, work. Okay.
Of course. I mean, not in the moment, but
Right.
later. Yeah.
Okay, well-
and earlier, maybe.
I got you, girl. I got you. Couldn't have said that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, legalization all the way. Absolutely.
And is another season coming?
You know, I don't know.
I feel like you're trying to be shady.
I know, I don't. You know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to manifest some fucking pussy here because.
Which is the name of your one-woman show, cabaret show?
One-woman show.
One-woman
yeah,
show.
whatever. Yeah. No, because this is what I know. What I know is that Amazon hasn't thrown away the set yet.
Ooh.
So you know, we're like, actually, I don't know how much I can say on the show, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
Girl, speak into existence,
So,
girl.
speaking into
Speak into
existence,
existence, honey.
that-
Manifest that motherfucking destiny.
Yeah, that Alexandra Billings and Trace Lissette and I have talked about how we would spin off, if we could spin off, what we would do, and we've thrown that over to Jill. So I mean, I think we have there's a lot of like moving parts to
And
to
lots of
see.
possibilities.
Lots of possibilities.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I think people love those characters.
Oh, 100%.
Especially Trace Lissette and Alexandra Billings.
Oh my gosh,
right?
Trace Lissette. I just saw Hustlers last night. I know I'm late to the game. She is so stunning in
so
this
hot.
movie.
She's so hot.
And her playing
Can't stand
the
it.
stripper and just would
Yeah.
you ever play a stripper in a movie?
Fuck yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
I thought about
was
that
so happy to see
too.
Lizzo up there with like all the curves.
Girl,
And I was like, I can
Lizzo,
do, yeah.
slinging her titties, her ass working.
That's right.
She has the flute in the movie, okay? I
Yeah.
was like, work.
Well, you know, I've done porn, but just not as a
Really?
sex actor, just as a character actress.
Ooh, you know,
Yeah.
I got propositioned to do a porn, and pheromones to the gig because for whatever reason I couldn't do it. But I was like, I'm gonna be a star in a porno. Obviously not spread equal, but I was gonna
But some
be
good lines.
Get
Yeah,
some good lines,
totally.
girl. I was really looking forward to it.
It's super fun.
So Manifest Pussy is the name of
Manifest Pussy.
is the name of your, which I think is a brilliant fucking name.
Thank
Manifest
you.
Pussy. Can you talk to us about how the show came about? Because you got some like really iconic people to write
Yeah.
songs and
Yeah.
look at that fucking post.
No, thank you.
I live.
Thank you. So the show. So when I decided that I was going to transition, and like it really hadn't happened in the Broadway community, there hadn't been anyone who'd sort of come out like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, there's going to be so many questions. It'll be exhausting. But I was originally more of a director and a producer, and then I was like, I should just make a show and answer all the questions preemptively, like let everyone know what's up. And so I created this solo show, and I did it, and I was crowdfunding my gender confirmation at the time.
Yeah.
I had this campaign called Kickstart Her. And,
Okay,
right?
so explain it to people.
Wah,
So, guys, so what is the difference between a gender reassignment and a gender confirmation?
the word choice.
Just the word choice.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Which honestly, I like confirmation. It's like
Yeah.
Boom.
Well, it really is that too, because you wake up and you're like, this is it. You're like, boom, we got it.
Yeah.
So I made this show, and then I went and I had my surgery, and then I came back, and the doctor I went to, there's like a year-long recovery. It was like a lot of work.
A year?
A year?
Ooh, girl, I couldn't wait that
know.
long.
I mean, step by step. It's not miserable for a year, but it's a lot of work.
Okay.
And I was like living in the back of this porn studio in Midtown with no heat and like just trying to make it work. And I was like, I need to keep myself motivated. I'm gonna write a second show about what it was like to go to Thailand. And then of course, you know, you do one thing, you do another thing, and you realize, oh, this is like the before and after of the full picture. So Manifest Pussy is like the story of my life, framed by my pilgrimage to Thailand for gender confirmation. And and I worked with like 10 incredible composers. You can see, oh, maybe their names are cut off there, but like Joe Iconis, who wrote Be More Chill.
Be More Chill,
Shayna Taub,
yeah.
who's working with Elton John right now. Zoe Sarnak, who's doing Empire Records. Like there's a lot of really incredible young Broadway talent who wrote original songs with me. You know, I wrote some of the lyrics, or we just collaborated on what the song should be.
Now, is there an album coming out?
God willing. You know, I haven't got an offer yet, but I feel like after I do these next few shows, I think people are interested. The songs are so killer. So yeah.
And people also know this. You were on like the forefront of the North Carolina bathroom bill, and it,
yeah,
which because we all know no, because it didn't pass. So
well, it did, and then they were like had to like rescind.
Rescind. So, but you were on the forefront of fighting for that. So make some noise for that, y'all. And. Tell them what you did with.
Do you have a picture? I'm worried. I know you're gonna show a picture of me.
No. I'm just saying. Tell them what you did with the show.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. When HB2 passed, which was the bill that was called the bathroom bill, but it had a like much broader, you know, situation down there. I noticed that a lot of people were calling for boycotts. So there were artists who were like pulling out their work, and there was a letter that got circulated again around the Broadway community saying we shouldn't let Wicked be done there. We shouldn't let we should like stop the tours. And I was like, actually. People need theater.
Hello.
People need storytelling because that's how we understand each other.
Yeah.
So I got my band together, and we crowdfunded a tour. We went down for 9 days. We played 8 cities in North Carolina, and I was playing like I did my solo show in like a metal club where there was literally a skate ramp where people were like skating during my show.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and there was just like a bunch of military dudes like watching my show.
Okay, y'all stop
I know.
that
I was
shit.
like, oh, I don't know. I'm scared. And then I performed in a hookah lounge, which was crazy. And you have to understand, like, I'm like on the floor, like screaming about my clit, like singing. You know, in front of all these like random North Carolinians, but they loved it.
Word.
And here's what I learned. I'll tell you, in those 9 days, I learned that the actions of the government down there did not represent the will of the people. Yeah, and I was able to like help these folks who in North Carolina who felt like their government didn't represent them get a message out that actually no, there's like a lot of really wonderful queer positivity in North Carolina, and I just sort of felt like a one-woman USO tour because people had to like, they were struggling with it. So yeah, it was cool.
Make some noise for that, y'all, because let me tell you something. It's a lot of people who go on social media and talk about, oh, you can do this, you can protest, but to actually be someone on the front lines, like going down and doing the work, that is really admirable and bitch.
Well,
I just picture you screaming about your clit and these people just like, what's
literally this far away, like just like sitting there being like, oh my God. Yeah. But what was crazy, honestly, is that after the first night, the first show is when the Pulse nightclub shooting happened.
Oh, wow.
And so suddenly the space of the show became like a vigil every night, and it was because like people had nowhere to go to mourn and find community.
Especially in a place where you feel like you were
already being attacked. Yeah, so it was actually like became a really sacred kind of meeting ground.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that in 2020 I want to do like a Red State revival tour.
Ooh, honestly, I might sign up to, bitch, I'm down to go to like the shadiest, seediest places in Andalusia, Alabama.
That's right. Monét, let's go manifest some pussy.
Girl, let's go fucking manifest some pussy, girl. And if you are in Andalusia, Alabama, you liberal, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about your friends, okay? And you're also a star of Difficult People.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
So Difficult was on Amazon as well.
Hulu. Yeah, green.
Oh, so you.
I'm getting all the streaming networks.
Okay.
I'll be like, who's gonna outbid?
What this?
Oh yeah.
What character do you play in Difficult?
Lola. So she was the trans truther waitress who was a conspiracy theorist and very like militant about her 9/11 theories and gender politics. And yeah, this is just one scene where she was always convinced that the CIA was sort of after her. That I got to do like anti-facial recognition makeup in one episode.
Which I don't agree with, because let me tell you something. Whether I am a boy in this or in full Freddy Krueger drag, my phone is like, hey girl. It always recognizes me, every time. So I don't think that really.
Yeah, I don't think it's okay.
I don't know that
yeah.
they do.
But this was when we learned that they were like shutting down the restaurant. I don't know. Yeah, that's great. That's a great publicity photo. I have no idea. Yeah, I literally wore the goggles for that one scene, but it was fun. Yeah.
And with this show now,
Yeah.
It's not coming back, but it is like a cult classic. Oh,
I mean, since we're speaking things into existence,
Difficult People, what's up?
it's a cult classic for sure.
Yeah,
and
people
it's there.
love
You can
this
watch
show,
it. 3
yeah.
seasons. The jokes are quite
So good.
niche, very specific.
Yeah.
We were definitely the first to call out Kevin Spacey like years before. Everyone
really?
else-
Did
oh my
y'all?
God, there's like actually a clip reel of all our Kevin Spacey jokes.
Ooh.
Yeah, like it's long. It's like a 5-minute clip reel.
I love shows like that. I'm like, listen, we're all talking about it anyway. Stop being so PC. Let's talk about Kevin Spacey and his fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
I love that.
That's right.
Love.
And yeah, I always thought it would be fun. Like you know, remember the Police Academy movies?
Oh my God, I used to love
I love
those.
the Police
Y'all
Academy
too young
movies.
for that.
Sorry
Police
about it.
Academy was so good.
But I just have this fantasy that Difficult People will reunite into like a film franchise,
movie?
and we'll just create a movie every couple years together, being ridiculous.
Police Academy, there's like 8 or 9
I don't
of them.
even know. It
It's
just
like
went on
so
and on.
crazy.
Yeah.
Again, don't exit this window. Just click the next tab.
Next tab.
And look at it's such the reels of that is so good.
Yeah, I guess we dated ourselves. Sorry, my
Well,
fault.
speaking of dating, what's going on with your love life?
I got a man.
Do you?
I do.
Work it.
No, he's a dreamboat.
Really?
Yeah, we've been together for 3.5 years.
Word.
Yeah,
That's
it's awesome. We
beautiful.
met on Tinder.
See, I don't trust Tinder.
I don't know.
I tried
I literally
does
thought it
not
was like
work.
a 1-night stand and then a 2-night stand, and then a year and a half later he moved out to New York. So
What, 3 years, so 900 and whatever.
yeah, exactly. A lot of 1,000
That's
night
a lot
stands.
of math.
Yeah.
1,000. Oh yeah.
Sure,
right,
I'll
right.
take it.
That's 3, 6. Okay, you got it.
Yeah. About there.
Yeah, I got there. I got there eventually.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think that we should play a little game.
Oh shit, I'm
You know
scared, but
we
I'm
love
ready.
games
I'm gonna
here
do
at
it.
the show. This one is-
Let me just
this
take
one
a
is-
sip.
Yo, me too. Cheers to you. If
Cheers.
you at home, cheers.
Cheers.
They're like, well, this is strong.
I know. Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're gonna play a game we call Work of Art.
Oh God.
Woo!
Yes. No, cheers. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
So it's kind of like Pictionary, except we can't call it that on account of we can't afford it. So we each get a category for difficult people. You're gonna draw some folks who are, well, a little difficult, and for Manifest Pussy, we'll draw some powerful women. Okay.
Okay.
So, Kate, can we find the?
I think my drawing's a little difficult. But
Yeah.
we'll
So we're
see how
gonna
it
stand
goes.
up,
Oh God.
and we have 2 categories. Where the cat? Are they gonna bring them? Are they up here? Oh, there we go. Okay, good. So I'll let you choose. So
Okay.
they're gonna put 90 seconds on the clock.
Oh, God.
And you're gonna
Y'all
choose.
help, okay? Just shout out things, because
You're gonna choose either. Do you want Manifest Pussy or
I'll
difficult people?
take difficult people. So
Difficult-
I'm asking you to draw difficult people.
No, you're drawing these.
Oh, I'm trying. You have to guess them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So you're gonna draw
I already
them?
picked one. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then we'll all guess them together. All right.
Oh my God.
But don't shout. Y'all front row. Y'all gonna be the main one. You back there. You chose that life. Okay.
Oh,
So I'm gonna get right
oh
here.
my God. Can I peek? Oh
Oh, do I
God.
look cute from this angle? No, I look like a fucking baked
This
potato.
is gonna be the longest.
There we go.
Yeah. Are
Okay,
we,
yeah, so-
it's just tall and thin.
Yeah, right there. Okay, so you're gonna draw here. Here's your eraser. I will say when you're drawing to hold this, because this
Okay.
is from Dollar General.
Okay. Oh my God.
It will fall over. All right. Don't be cheating.
Oh God.
All right. So put 90 seconds on the clock. We're gonna guess Shakina's drawings. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. This is.
Nail. Freddy Krueger.
Yes. Okay.
Ow.
Great.
Because I just did it. Work.
The joke.
Yes.
Oh! Let me help you erase. That's two.
Okay.
Okay.
He's a bad guy with his arm up.
You
Again.
can't talk. I'm very competitive.
That's a nose. Okay, I'll start again. Hi, I have a little bit of hair here, and I have a mustache.
Mr. Potato Head.
No. Hitler, thank you. I could think of one thing to write, I was not going to. Okay. I'm peeing on a young girl.
R. Kelly.
That's not Grindr. It's, but it is a mask. Oh shit. No. Oh my God. Okay. No. Yes. Okay. Speaking of masks. Ooh.
Jim Carrey!
No.
Oh, he's not difficult. He's not difficult.
This looks just. No. This is like I'm totally wrong, but
Hannibal Lecter!
look at I'm cheating. Yes. This is how long are these fucking 90 seconds? Oh my God.
Okay, how many did you, I don't know how many that was.
I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Five, okay. Oh God, I got strong women. Here we go,
Oh my
bitch.
God.
Well, I
I'm not gonna get any of these, but we're all in it together, right?
Yeah.
So it's fine.
We're all in this together. Da 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 da.
Oh shoot.
Oh, copyright.
Bleep. It's a long bleep with some
Please
dancing.
don't sue us, please. We just got started, please. All right, here we go. 90 seconds on the clock. Go. Okay.
Strong woman. Wonder Woman. Yes! Okay. Okay. Great.
Oh shit, this one is fuck. God damn it. Okay. Okay.
Blood. Carrie. Box. Judge Judy.
Yes, Judge Judy!
Oh my God, really?
Sorry, yes.
Oh my God, wow.
Oh, this one. Ooh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna get y'all on this one, honey. Okay.
Bee, flower, butterfly.
Oh, bitch, I got you, honey.
Okay.
3. Oh, this one. Oh, this gonna be hard. Damn, what was she? Oh, okay.
City.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
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 Wait. Wait. Uh-huh.
Catwoman. Halle Berry.
I hope she's okay. I heard she's in pain.
Oh my God, you're my soulmate.
Okay, one more. We can tie. We can tie.
I don't know. This hard.
Skip it.
Who the hell is that?
That's what I'm saying. 1.
God damn it! It was Hillary Clinton. I was gonna draw a lady with like a heel that was this high.
A pantsuit. Yeah, good. Oh my God. I need
That's
Olympia.
what I put.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
That was so much fun.
You can stream the Transparent Musicale Finale now on Amazon Prime and grab your tickets for the Manifest Pussy Revival Tour at Shakina.nyc.
Yeah.
Now, we'll get that later. Now, before we go, I'm giving out our tip of the week. Let me move. Here we go. This week's tip goes to Jacob Tobiah, who just joined the cast of Shara as Double Trouble, a non-binary reptilian shape-shifting mercenary. They are now the first non-binary performer to voice a non-binary animated character.
Work, Jacob.
That's so good. Get it, Jacob. That's all for this week. Tune in next time, and remember to always keep your currency in what?
Change.
Peace. Thank you, guys. Ah!